everyone, welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel and a video today. And today, as we're talking about the holidays, I thought it would be good to talk about being present as opposed to presents, giving gifts to each other. This year, I know we're under a significant amount of stress. I know that we're already worrying about the upcoming holidays. What are we doing? How's it going to go? Is someone going to get sick because of COVID? Should we do this? Should we do that? And a lot of what I'm hearing is a lot of anxiety and sadness kind of paired up at the same time. And it's this kind of in-between place of thinking about what's going to happen as well as thinking about what the holidays used to look like. And I'm sure we've all heard the saying, if we focus too much in the future, we have a lot of anxiety because it's all things that are out of our control, versus if we focus too much in the past, which is kind of fuels depression because those are things also that we can't control because we cannot change them. And the best thing to do is to be present in the moment. And I know that I've talked about this a lot. I know people ask, how do you do that when you're so stressed out? And I think, guys, it's a matter of slowing things down, really taking a look at what's important and what do you value, especially about the holidays. Quit thinking about you have to meet all these unmet expectations because, let's face it, 2020 has not gone the way in which we had planned or we wanted. And so we kind of overcompensate and really look at what's the meaning of the holidays for us this year. I know I just talked about in my other video on, the meaning of the holidays and how to take care of our mental health. But we really want to focus on how do we pause? How do we kind of prioritize what's important this year? And just to focus on this year, and I think that's an important piece to consider is we don't need to think about last year, just like we don't need to think about what's going to happen next year. Focus on this year. That's present moment. So what are some tools or techniques? One is acknowledge your grief, acknowledge your disappointment. Not in a way because we have to stay there in that place, but just to, I don't want you to stuff it. Two is focus on deep breathing. And this is something I want you to practice even starting today. Every morning when you wake up, just take 3 deep breaths. And I think it's important that we do this because when we're in stressful moments, we've already given ourselves some tools on how to pause and take a deep breath, and we notice how our body is feeling. Kind of plan for maybe some triggers or some flooding that might come up, and then what you want to do. Again, deep breathing, and that helps put yourself in the present moment. Also plan for, who do you want to call when you're really in struggle, whether it's the mental health crisis line, a friend or family member that you might want to reach out to. All of those things help you realign and recenter and refocus. I tell people all the time to be present when we have to have some sense of awareness, our body awareness. When I feel flooded, I maybe feel my heart race or my stomach clenches or I get a headache. All those things, my body is telling me that I'm getting ready to go into fight or flight. So I need to slow things down. Imagine that stop sign. When you start to feel flooded, stop, take a deep breath, and then say, what's in my control? So again, instead of getting caught up in what kind of presents you're going to give away, maybe this holiday, we need to really take a moment and pause and think about how can I be more present in my own life with myself, more present in my relationships, and be able to kind of sit in that space and see what happens. When we're able to be more present with ourselves and in our relationships get stronger, we feel better, we're able to focus more on what's in our control, and we can cope through stress better because we help to slow things down and look at what's right in front of us as opposed to what's way out here. You know, as we kind of focus on what's way out here, we miss meaningful moments that happen right in front of us. So again, this holiday, guys, this is going to be a unique holiday. And let's face it, life is unique, right? So part of this holiday in 2020 is really focusing on how can I be more present with myself and with others, slowing things down, pushing pause, taking a deep breath, focusing on what's in my control, and being able to open yourself up to the possibility of all the little gifts that we get when we're in the present moment, as opposed to focusing on what's out here or what's back here. All right, guys, thanks for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly updates all about relationships, and have a beautiful day.